Croeso I Galeri Caernarfon, canolfan greadigol a chyffroes a'r lle perffaith I gynnal seremoni wobrio Llyfr y Flwyddyn 2014. Yma ar nos Iau y 10 Orffennaf, fe cawn ni glywed pwy sydd wedi ennill gwobre Llenyddiaeth Cymru, Literature Wales. Welcome to the vibrant Gallery Art Centre in Caernarfon, where Llenyddiaeth Cymru, Literature Wales will be announcing the winners of the Wales Book of the Year Prize 2014 at the awards ceremony on the 10th of July. That's a few weeks away, but there's an exciting reason why I'm here today, to announce the shortlist. Ydw dwi yma heddiw I gyhoeddi pa lyfrau sydd ar y Rhestr Fer. O'r holl lyfrau o dan ystyriaeth, mae'r beirniaid wedi gorfod dewis 9 llyfr. 3 llyfr farddoniaeth, 3 llyfr ffuglen a 3 llyfr Ffeithiol-Greadigol. Of all the books submitted, the judges have chosen a shortlist of 9 books. 3 fiction, 3 creative non-fiction and 3 poetry books, the winner of which will be awarded the Roland Mathias Poetry Award. Mi fydd enillydd pob categori yn derbyn 2,000 o bunnoedd, a'r prif enillydd yn derbyn gwobr ychwanegol o 6,000 o bunnoedd. Each category winner will receive £2,000 and the main award winner an additional prize of £6,000. Y beirniaid Cymraeg ydy'r awdur Gareth Miles, a enillodd y wobr nôl yn 2008, y bardd Eirig Salisbury a'r awdur a'r blogiwr Lowry Cook. And those judging the English language books are the comedienne Nadia Kamil, lecturer Andrew Webb, and journalist and author Jasper Rees. A dyma fi erbyn hyn yng nghwmni 2 o'r beirniaid eleni. I'm now joined by 2 of this year's judges, Gareth Miles and Nadia Kamil. Croeso mawr i'r ddau yn chi. Gareth, os ga I ddechrau efo chi, bron I hanner cant o lyfrau, sy'n nath chi fwynhau'r broses ac am be ydych chi'n chwilio?
Wel, dwi'n meddwl llyfrau nhw'n rhaid pleser I mi. Llyfrau rhywun yn fwynhau oherwydd yr arddull, oherwydd y pwnc. Llyfrau fydda'n ehangu'ch gorwelion chi, yn rhoi mynegiant I chi brofiadau ydych chi'n cael eich hun. Ie, llyfrau da ni'n mwynhau.
Be nath chi fwynhau fwyaf, Gareth? Y darllen neu'r trafod wedyn?
Wel, y trafod efo nghydfeirniad, Lowry Cook ac Eirig Salisbury, mi oedd yn teimlo bod ni ryw gymdeithas yw glwb darllen ddethol ofnadwy, ac yn helpu chi weld rhinweddau llyfr efallai ddechrau chi'n ddistyru. Wedyn dyna, wnaethon ni mwynhau hynny'n fawr iawn.
Nadia, you were given the task of reading 100 books. That's nearly 2 books a week. How did you go about choosing your final 9?
We were mostly looking for things that really gripped us and made us really want to finish the book. Great storytelling, great writing, so things that are well written, the style intrigues you, really nice way with words, and interesting content, I think.
Well, that's enough talking for now. Let's move on to our first category. Gadewch ni droi rwan at y categori cynta, ffuglen, fiction. Eneidiau, gan Ala Jones-Williams, Gwas Carreg Gwalch. Dewis, gan Ioan Kidd, Gwas Gomer. A Paris, gan William Owen Roberts, Cyhoeddiadau Barddas. The Rice Paper Diaries by Francesca Rhydderch, Seren. The Drive by Tyler Keville, Myriad Editions. And Clever Girl by Tessa Hadley, Jonathan Cape. A dyna ni'r ffuglen. Gareth, mae gen ni 2 nofel am Gymru heddiw a Paris yn amlwg yn mynd yn ei rwle hollol wahanol. Pam y 2 yna? Wel,
am bod ni wedi mwynhau nhw, am I bod mae'r 2 nofel, sef Dewis gan Ioan Kidd ac Eneidiau gan Ala Jones-Williams yn portreadu teuluoedd dosbarth canol, Gymraeg, cyfoes. Mae yna berthnasau sy'n mewn i'r priodasau yn dangos sut mae tensiynau tu allan i'r teulu'n gallu effeithio ar ymddygiad y teuluoedd. A mae'n nofel William Owen Roberts, wrth gwrs.
Hollol wahanol.
Mae honno yn gwneud rhywbeth arall mae llenyddiaeth yn gallu gwneud. Nim llyfr hanes ydy o, beth mae nofelydd fel William Owen Roberts yn gwneud ydy rhoi cig y gwaed am esgyrn hanes, dangos yr awgrym sut beth oedd byw trwy'r profiadau yna, ac yn nofel hollol wahanol i'r 2 arall, ond mae'r 3 nofel yn dangos pam da ni ddarllen llyfrau.
Nadia, 40 books to consider in this category. Why have those three reached the shortlist?
Well, they're three quite different books, and I think they've reached it for different reasons. The Drive, the tair cyfrol, is because it's so exciting and it's really pacey and it's funny and you really get taken away with it. The Tessa Hadley, Clever Girl, is because of her style. She's a really sort of stylish writer, and it's a real pleasure to sort of read how she treats language. And the Francesca Rydych is just really great storytelling.
How important was variety within that category for you then?
I think it ended up being important when it wasn't the goal for it to be variety, but I think that's just what we naturally went towards, was a nice mixture.
Well, let's move on now to the next category. These are the books that are up for the Roland Mathias Poetry Award. Dyma'r categori barddoniaeth. Rhwng y llinellau, gan Christine James, cyhoeddiadau barddas. Trwy ddyddiau gwydyr, gan Sian Norddi, gwas carreg gwalch. Ac y lôn fain, gan David John Pritchard, cyhoeddiadau barddas. Pink Mist by Owen Shears, Faber and Faber. The Shape of a Forest by Gemma L. King, Parthian Books. And Barkin by Mike Jenkins, Gwas Carreg Gwalch. Yn anffodus, Gareth, mae'n 6 llyfr oedd yn gymwys yn y categori barddoniaeth eleni. Pam dewis y 3 yma te?
Am bod ni wedi argyhoeddi bod yr awduron yn feirdd, bod nhw'n fwy na dim mond rhydyddion. Mae Lôn Fain yn gymysgedd o cofnodi'r bywyd bob dydd a derfynoedd ffydd. Trwy ddyddiau gwydyr, barddoniaeth egnïol, ffres, barddoniaeth sy'n ymdrin a ffynciau sydd ddim yn cael ei trafod yn Gymraeg yn aml iawn. Enghraifft, torf priodas, trais yn y cartref. Ac wedyn mae Rhwng y llinellau, Christine James. Mae hi'n dweud y nod i'r darllenydd ymdeimlo beth sydd rhwng y llinellau, a dyna beth i ddiffinio'r farddoniaeth ydy gwela i. Mi nes i wynhau'r rhain, ac dwi'n meddwl bod yng nghydfeiniad wedi mwynhau nhw hefyd.
Nadia, a book of poetry won the main award and the People's Choice Award last year. Any of those 3 a strong contender for this year?
Maybe. They're all pretty good. The Barkin was the very first thing I read, and when I read it I thought, oh, I hope not everything's not as good as this, because it'll be a nightmare to decide. But yeah, it really stood out from the beginning. I thought it was really funny, really vibrant, really authentic to Merthyr. And then Pink Mist, the Owen Shears one, I read that and it made me cry. I found it really effective. And Gemma King, it was just so playful with words. It's a real sort of pleasure to read that someone really being playful with poetry and in a clever way that really reflects their personality, I think. It's a really great collection of very different variety of different styles of poetry.
Do you always want to be moved by poetry?
I think if literature can't move you, then what's the point of it? Otherwise it might as well just be a pamphlet.
Let's move on to the next category, the last category, creative non-fiction. Dyma'r categori ola, Ffeithiol-Greadigol. Bob, Cofiant ar Williams Parry, gan Alan Llwyd, Gwas Gomer. Y Brenhinbren, Bywyd a Gwaith Thomas Parry, gan Derek Llwyd Morgan, Gwas Gomer. A Ffarwel i Freiburg, Crwydradau Cynnar T.H. Parry Williams, gan Angharad Price, Gwas Gomer. R.S. Thomas, Serial Obsessive, by Emwyn Thomas, the University of Wales Press. And Neither Have I Wings to Fly, by Thelma Wheatley, Inanna Publications. And Rhys Davies, A Writer's Life, by Make Stevens, Parthian Books. Gareth, 3 ysgolhaig, 3 llyfr swmpus iawn. Pam bod rhain wedi cyrraedd y Rhestr Fer?
Wel, nid am bod nhw'n 3 cefnder, bysa hynny'n gimmick diddorol falle, ond mae'n heiddi bod oherwydd rhinweddau. Cyfraniad Alan Llwyd yn Bob a Marlins Parry ydy, dwi'n meddwl gyfnod cryfa'r llyfr yna ydy i dehongliadau o gerddi. Dwi'n siŵr bod hynny'n o fydd yn ydych i fyfyrwyr y pobl sy'n astudio Marlins Parry. Mae Brenhinbren, mae'n lyfr hynod ddifyr a darllenadwy, ac mae edmygedd Derek Llwyd Morgan o'r gwrthrych, o byddwn nhw'n dweud, yn fawr iawn. A eto, di hynny ddim yn ei atal o rhag beirniadu, rhag gweithredoedd a gweithiau hyd yn oed. Ac wedyn mae llyfr Angharad Price yn sicr yn hyddi bod ar y Rhestr Fer, oherwydd bod mi fydd rhaid i ni ailfeddwl gweithiau a gyrfa T.H. Parry Williams ar ôl darllen y llyfr yma. 3 llyfr, ysgolheigaidd ond diddorol iawn am bod o'n bobl diddorol.
Nadia, the category is called creative non-fiction. Now, how important is that word creative?
I think it's quite important because if a non-fiction book is too specific in its field, it's not going to appeal outside of it. So it's got to be well written and it has to draw you in as a reader regardless of what it's about. This one by Thelma Wheatley is, I think, really encapsulates that creative non-fiction because it's really about a very specific thing. It's about mental illness in the 20th century in Toronto. But the way she's written it is so creative and it's so interesting and really draws you in. It reads almost like fiction. And with the Rhys Davies autobiography by Mike Stevens, that made me want to seek out Rhys Davies's work, and I think that's a really powerful sentiment that you can get from a biography. And the R.S. Thomas book by Wyn Thomas was described by one of the other judges, who is a professor of literature at Bangor University, as one of the greatest works of literary criticism he's ever read. So a pretty powerful statement from him.
Well, Nadia, Gareth, diolch yn fawr iawn i'r ddau chi am ddod yma. Thank you very much. A llong gwarched yn fawr iawn i'r awduron i gyd. Many congratulations to all the authors and good luck with the rest of the competition. Ac mae yna gyfle i chi hefyd ymuno'n yr hwyl. Trafodwch yr rhestr a gyrwch eich barn am y llyfrau trwy drydar a chofiwch fod ganddo chi hefyd bleidlais yng nghystadleuaeth barn y bobl. Ewch i wefan golwg 360 rwan i bleidleisio am eich hoff lyfr chi. Remember that you also have a vote in the People's Choice Award, so go to the Wales online website now and vote for your favourite book. Wel, mi fyddai'n sicr yn ôl na ar orffennaf y degfed ar gyfer ein rhaglen arbennig ar noson y seremoni wobrio. Ond mi ydych chi hefyd fod yn rhan o'r noson, mae yna decynnau ar gael am 10 punt o galeri. I'll be back here on the 10th of July for a special programme which we broadcast on S4C straight after the awards ceremony. You too can also be a part of the night. There are tickets available from Gallery for £10. Ond am y tro, mwynhewch y darllen, enjoy the reading.